Live from the Slackers Sports Bar Studios. This is In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy Jay.
Oh, look at that. Ah, yes. We're back, man.
Yep, like we never left.
Ass Whip Tuesday. Big weather. That'll be mine here in a little while.
That's what's whipping your ass.
There's my tease for this show today. Big weather and this agnostic man. They always say that atheists and agnostics in a time of trouble, just in case, we ask God for help. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. On your deathbed, all of a sudden you find Jesus.
Exactly.
Well, we found him last night trying to drive home in that weather. We'll get into it in a minute. Golly. So welcome in here. How we doing? Everybody good? Everybody solid?
We're all alive.
Working?
We're all alive.
Good. That's right. And healthy, too. If I'm alive, I want to be healthy while I'm doing it.
That's fair.
And having a good time. I've never been one of these dudes that because I feel like I'm just happy to be alive. That puts a shelf life on your life.
You think so?
I'm going to pretend that I'm never going to die.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So
Have
I'm
fun
never
living in
happy.
that fantasy
I'm
land.
just happy I woke up this morning. Well, what did you expect? That there's a possibility you don't? I go to bed absolutely hoping to get up the next day and
Fact.
expecting to. Anyway,
Fact.
so we're all here. Everything's good. Y'all jump in here. It is In the Building. It is Tuesday. We got rain here
All
in this
week.
area. Big weather last night came in, and should be pretty much here most of the week, which is nice because it did cool things off.
I lost power for a little bit at Texas Cheer.
Dang, I wondered about you up there. I wonder if Rudy's got any customers tonight.
That's what I had a bunch
Of
because
course.
everybody in that area didn't have power. They're like, I don't have power, so I'm drinking.
Damn. Well,
I was like, okay.
cool.
It's always crazy seeing like people running in on Mondays, buying a couple bottles.
I was at H and forgot, so I got to run up here to Bulverde and Evans when I get off the. I would say the air. I got to get these radio terms out of my mind.
It's not air. What is
We're not on the air. What are we on, LG?
It still works.
Okay.
Air still works,
Am I
right?
allowed to say air?
Yeah.
All right.
Because we're some places we're just audio.
That's true. Well, but we're not on the FCC's airwaves though, right?
Fuck no.
Well, there you go. There's proof that we're not. There's proof that we're not. All right, I do have a couple of announcements I want to get off the top.
Let's do that
here.
first.
Yeah, let's get that done. I want to lead with that so we can put it in people's heads and stuff. We're a fluctuating company. We're a fluid company.
Sure. Growing.
We're growing, and that means that you risk things, you take risks, you switch things around.
Life's a risk, carnal.
If it doesn't work, you try something else because you never know if we're going to wake up tomorrow. So we got to take care of things as we go. So a couple of announcements here. I'll call them major, and I might even let LG roll on a couple of videos that we'll post later today. I'll put them on social just to reach out. So
No one told me.
the guys and I have discussed this in the last couple of days. I was actually approached by somebody a couple of weeks ago
All right.
about doing some special programming. You know, we have this massive channel. And this is the only show currently on
We
it.
can do a lot of different channels
once
within
in
the channel.
Right. Once in a blue moon, we'll run out and we had doing things there for a little bit. We've had the sit
liked
down
doing things.
where I go out and sit down with stuff. But we are not, by the way, we don't have to host everything we put on this channel.
No.
I think I can say that, we are open at some point to having other shows on the Love You Hard TV family network.
Bring your sponsors.
Well, of course.
This isn't a homeless shelter.
No, we ain't no nonprofit. That's for sure.
Even though we'd make a lot more money if we were. Ask the church.
Well,
I'm sorry.
wow.
That's too early to go
okay.
there, ain't it?
What's up, AJ Flores?
I'm
Just
sorry.
bought
That
5 coffees right off the
unnecessary.
top. My wife is in Paris for the Olympics for 2 weeks. Well, hell, have her contact us. We need a correspondent.
Time out. If your wife,
I'm gonna get to the announcement in a minute, but that stopped me down.
No,
Sorry.
let's talk about. Who was that? AJ Flores?
Yeah, it was AJ.
Paletta man, yeah.
Paletta man. If you
I
could,
just texted you, AJ. You didn't say shit about your wife going to Paris.
If your wife can go to Paris for 2 weeks, I need more than 5 coffees.
Well, hell, he probably had to pay for it, so he's out of coffee
Yeah, that's
money.
true. I'm kidding. Thank you for the coffee, sir. Appreciate you.
I've met his wife a couple of times. Very sweet lady. Kind of quiet, lets AJ just do his thing. What is she doing in Paris? And would she be willing to be a correspondent? We could use an Olympic correspondent.
That would be dope. Oh, you got a little cute green Yeti.
Oh, you like it?
I like
Aww.
it. I like the color. Green is one of my favorite colors.
Thank you.
It's
Well,
color of
I
money.
forgot I had this. It was in the back of the shelf. Normally, I've been
That
coming
must
in.
have been a gift. I know you didn't spend $50 on that. You're a
No,
minimal-
this was given to me by
I know
the.
it was.
Well, let's just go ahead and do some name drop. This was given to me by the Austin Gamblers, the official bull riding team of this
Makes
show.
sense.
Which, by the way,
We still got to go. I
Well,
know.
no,
I'm going
but
to go watch. I'm not
the
riding
season
shit.
just started.
Pause.
No, we're not going to go get on bulls. We're going to go watch them. I need to reach out I need to actually reach out about that. 21 for Life, HOF, $4.99 with a donation. Thank you. It is 4 a.m., but I am in the building in the hellscape. Aloha from Oahu. Taylor needs that Olukai sponsorship. You know what? I've asked them before.
And they were like, nah.
They said they don't do
They
endorsements.
don't have to.
They don't have to.
They don't have. It's like Lamborghini. It's like you never see a commercial for a Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
You don't have
Yeah.
to.
And I'm fine giving Olukai free pub. It's an outstanding shoe. I like all their footwear, but the chanclas they've changed my life when I got that bunion.
Oh,
We could ask for another pair of sandals, like they did.
They've
They've given us shoes.
They have
to give
given
away.
us swag, to give away.
They won't partner with us sponsorship
me write
wise,
that
but
down.
they don't mind giving away shoes.
Olukai.
Or chanclas.
we could do a giveaway because I'm not.
Yeah.
I won't wear them.
We've sold a shit ton.
They got some dope slides. You
Of
wanna wear
those
shoes?
Okay, I'll do the slides
They
with
got good
socks.
slides.
You know the black man wears socks.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Yeah,
the
for
slides.
sure. Yeah, y'all don't get in the ocean, but y'all will go to the beach as long as you get to wear socks. You got to worry about getting a sock tan.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
So
Announcements.
no, this channel, it's time to take this channel to the next level.
Okay.
And I don't take this serious, which is why we've been doing this 7 months, 8 months now, and it's just been pretty much in the building. We needed to get in the building on the map. And we're still building in the building. This is
sure.
the in the building. We need to get that second story to the building. We're working hard on that. We're working to make that first story and that foundation beautiful.
Right.
We're working on that second story.
Sure.
However, I was approached not long ago about the possibility, and we're not springing this on LG. He knows. I'm not even sure we need him to be involved, which is good because he's got things to do. So I know what your answer is.
I prefer LG.
Well, for sure.
His quality.
If we get enough help,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm bringing this up today.
All right, what's up?
This is a big year for the University of Texas.
You mean Tex?
No, Texas. If we're going to do this, you got to quit trolling them
sorry.
people.
All
we ain't going to
right,
get no.
all right,
Wait
all
till
right.
we
You're
get
right,
the money,
you're
and then
right,
you
you're
can
right.
do
My
your
bad,
shit.
my
I'm going to need a couple hook. Can I get you to give me a hook 'em home?
Yes. There it is.
I just think that.
Look, my shirt.
Oh, yeah, you
Hey,
got
come
hook 'em
on,
home.
come
Okay,
on,
my
see,
bad.
come
my bad,
on.
My bad. Okay.
Shout out to Heavy Metal Fitness.
What's up, Heavy Metal?
What up?
Today, we need to throw this out there. I'm going to start promoting this a lot because the season starts in a month. We want to start doing a University of Texas football post-game show after all games. I mean, I'm willing to do a few here and there, but if we're going to do it, let's just do the whole season.
Yeah, well, we can't
We had
half-ass
to
it.
make sure. Oh, Krispy Kreme Rob just bought 13 coffees. Good morning. If I can get a shout out to my 40th birthday today. Little punch. Okay,
Go,
cool.
shorty.
All right, very
It's
good.
your
Booty
birthday.
punch. I missed it. I can't see worth a damn. Need my
Don't be
glasses.
scared of 40. You really don't figure
Happy
this shit
40th.
out until you're 50. So 40 is a great number, Rob. You're
Mm-hmm.
a great dude. Always supported Mike and myself and LG.
Yep.
Even when we were apart. So happy 40th to a great dude. Krispy Kreme Rob, and 40 is a great number. So.
Yeah, and I'll be 50 this year, and I've never been so happy as a person.
Exactly.
He says a late punch to the nameless employee that didn't show up for work, so I had to stay and work late during Rudy's birthday celebration at Slackers. Yeah, punch that guy for sure.
Hey, Rob.
I bet they were under
But that
25.
young Gen Z's like, well, if you guys would pay me more, I would do more work.
I needed a mental health
They want to
day.
get paid before the work. That's how they
needed
roll.
a mental health day.
A mental health day. Okay, it was rainy. It was rainy.
We're so easily sidetracked.
I know, I'm
especially
sorry.
by money.
That's okay.
But
I know. No, so I want to do a UT football postgame show. Last year we did a Cowboys postgame show all
was
year
fun.
long.
I was watching.
I'm open to that. Thank you. I'm open to that again this season, but I've been approached by Longhorns in the last couple of weeks. if we can get enough funding to where we can do it the right way, because we don't want to put shit on.
No.
If we can get enough funding to where at least it looks halfway decent, where Rudy and I can co-host a UT post-game show, then that's what we want to do. So it's kind of, which means we're only a month out, but that's why I'm bringing it to the table now. And believe me, I don't want to scare off potential advertisers, sponsors, partners. They probably think, I could never afford to be on with Rudy and Mike. We're an upstart, just getting rolling company. Believe me, some of y'all might be shocked on how cheap this thing is.
Come correct, though, but yes.
Come correct, but yeah. Like Rudy likes to say, get us now.
Get us now. Right.
Get us now. We want to do a UT football postgame show and a really cool one, a fair and balanced one, not a homery one. We're going to do it like we do the Cowboys postgame show.
It ain't going to be, it's not going to be no booty kissing.
I am
going to be a show.
For the Longhorns, especially now with them out of TCU's conference. I am all about them. They're already getting shit from the SEC, getting called TEX in the press guide. Saban already talking shit. They're going to come in here and run this conference. Okay. So Texas is already getting shit. So I'm going to be the defender of the Longhorns here as a Texan. The University of Texas is the school of note in the great state of Texas, my state.
Right.
But I am going to be fair.
Okay.
I will tell the Longhorns what I told R.C. Buford to his face the first year I was on the air in this town. I'm a fan of you. I'm a fan of your team. My show is not for you, though. It is about you.
Amen.
And your fans. I want you to win. However, because I want you to win, I have emotion built up in it. When you do not win, we're going to discuss why you did not win. If you stink, we're going to come on the air and discuss why you stunk that day. If you win, we're going to come on the air and talk about why you won that day and why you're good. When you're good, I'm going to tell you that you're good. When you're bad, we're going to say you're bad.
Fair.
A legit UT football postgame show. Because the only ones I think that are going on right now are probably Austin-based, and they're all homers. They're all homers AF, as your Gen Zs would say. A legit UT football postgame show. I can even tell you this: there's interest in this show already. We got to get sponsorship backing to be able to do it. I've had a former UT football player who does a very prominent tailgate outside of the stadium every game. Has said, hey, y'all can come do the show at my tailgate if you want. It'd be good exposure to a bunch of Austinites. I'm like, damn, that's a good idea.
Still Austin kind of invited us.
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah. But this is a guy who played football. I'd like you to meet him. I met him a couple of weeks ago. We had a couple of beers. He came up, shook my hand. We sat there and chopped up. He played defensive tackle for the long. I'd say offense. I think he played defensive tackle back in the 90s when I was in high school. So there's some interest in us doing some UT stuff this year. So I will be discussing matters as we go along here over the next couple of weeks. If we can get 1 or 2 backers or 6, 7 backers, because the more backers we get, I mean, we can charge less money. You know what I'm saying?
Show.
As long as we can get to where we can pay. If we go to Austin to do these, I got to get gas money. I need to be able to buy a couple of beers to justify spending a Saturday in Austin. Or we can just do them here. But I'm talking about doing all 12 games. Even after the road games, we're happy to go post up somewhere and do post-game shows at a bar.
Definitely the UTSA game. Definitely go up for that.
We got to go up for UTSA. I think we should.
That's September 14th.
Correct. So. Yeah, we'll have the Roadrunners mad at us because it's a Longhorns post-game show.
But we'll be talking about UTSA.
Correct, and they'll get exposure through our show. So I just think it's a really cool idea. For this, I mean, we're the best podcast in town. We're the best podcast in the region. I'd put us up against anybody.
Sure.
And the time's ripe for a Texas related show on Love You Hard TV.
First year in the SEC.
With them going to the big Southern John Plantation country. So there's that.
So reach out to your reach outers if you can't reach out. I like that.
Okay, I will do that. I will reach out to the reach outers if I can't reach out. All right? There's that.
Reach out to the reach outers if they can't reach out.
All right, reach out.
So tell a friend to tell a friend.
Sure. Yeah. So that's it. What's in your head today?
Life be lifing.
Uh-oh.
No, I mean.
Where'd you sleep last night?
No, I slept in the bed. No. Life's good at home. I'm just saying.
Good.
Nothing, man.
Good. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
At our age, it's a good thing.
I've mastered, and it's not a good thing. My wife balances me out, but I've mastered not stressing about shit I can't control.
That a baby.
I don't. Like, it's like, okay, yeah, I know, but there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm going to just keep on pushing. Mm-hmm. I've mastered that.
With
so
her help.
Yeah, because she's like, no, well, you should be worried about this just a little bit. And I'm like,
right.
okay, you know what
Where
I mean?
to prioritize your concern.
Right. Yeah. So, no, I'm good.
I tell my kids, 50% of your life, you don't have any control of.
Nothing.
It's like hockey. 50% of hockey is the goaltender. If I'm playing wing, if I'm playing center / forward, I can't stop the pucks. Occasionally, I might be able to dive in front of one to help my goalie, but for the most part, we're going to live and die with our goaltender.
Sure.
I have no control on that. 50% of your life is out of your control. Take care of your 50%.
Amen.
And then you can sleep good at night no matter the outcome.
It's a mic drop.
Don't shortchange the 50% of your life that you are in control of. Don't let that 50% you can't control prevent you from control.
Right.
Yeah, and can prevent you from taking care of your own fitting.
Right.
That's all you can do. All right, let's jump into punches here, presented by the official lawyer of this show. It is Orlando Kell. I got a punch. You want to go first? I can get one.
I went first yesterday. You could go first today.
Okay, cool. Let me get mine out of the way. You've heard me talk about this before, but now that it's nigh upon us, it started this morning. I want to punch Cowboys owner Jerry Jones.
Dude, you've given him uppercut, right cross, jab, knockout blow. Mm-hmm. Over the years, how many times do you think you've punched Jerry Jones?
I've had to make sure I've had to not punch him when I wanted to because I punch him so much.
Right.
A lot.
What
I have
happened
punched
now?
Jerry more than Fox News has punched Joe Biden. That's a lot of punching.
That's a lot.
All right. His damn trial started today. His counter lawsuit
did.
against his own daughter.
Okay.
He is suing this young woman for he wants
Not
his
young
attorney.
woman, his daughter.
Yeah.
Keep saying
That's
that.
correct.
Stress that.
His
Keep
grown
stress that.
daughter.
Right.
Who he has paid her mama off for almost 30 years to stay away. And, okay, fine. You don't want to acknowledge that you're her daddy, but you're going to sue this girl for libel and slander, and he wants attorney's fees. He's paid $1.5 million in change for his attorneys because he's got the best attorneys in Dallas.
In the world.
You're worth $10 billion. You gonna sue this girl for attorney's fees?
Because she wants you to tell the world that she's yours.
Fuck you with an F, man. Golly. So Todd Archer writes this morning, Cowboys season opening news conference in Oxnard. Every year we have the big, where Jerry sits there like an asshole, and Joe Biden's his way through his press conference, barely knowing where he's at. Poor Joe Biden. He's on his deathbed. I shouldn't say that.
Why is Joe catching strays?
I know. He quit.
He quit.
I know. I'm sorry,
Damn,
Joe.
Trump.
I'm just glad he quit. I do sound like Trump. I hope he dies by noon so I can eat better. No, I'm kidding.
But I don't want to debate Kamala. I don't want to debate her. Yeah, because you can't punk her. Because she's sane. She has a little bit of sense. So I'm not debating her because I can't win.
Every year on the eve of training camp, Jerry needs to let us all know who's in charge.
Right.
Nobody else in the league does this. Nobody. Okay. No other owner or GM, for that matter, has a state of the address.
No.
State of the union. I know you probably covered a few with the old station.
Yeah.
Cowboys season opening news conference in Oxnard, California, which features Jerry Jones, will be delayed because of the court case involving him in Texarkana, Texas.
Really?
Yeah, it was supposed to be tomorrow. They moved it to Saturday.
Because he's got to go to sue his daughter.
He's in court. He's trying to ruin his daughter's life. So he's going to delay his own. That's how much he wants to get at. That's how much he hates this one. That's how much he doesn't give a shit about his own daughter. Because you know how much he loves that State of the Cowboys address. He loves it. He sits in the middle with his coach's cap on.
Yeah.
What was it, a couple of years ago? Somebody reached over, tried to take his hat off, and they were like, "No, don't do it, don't do it."
The wig gonna come off.
He had the wig hat,
which I didn't know was a wig. I really didn't.
It's incredible. So he's going to, something he loves that much, he's got to delay because he's in court. Jones has countersued Alexandra Davis, who alleges she is Jerry's biological daughter, claiming a contract that her mother signed in 1998 was broken when Davis filed her paternity suit against Jerry 2 years ago.
Okay.
That suit was dropped. And a subsequent defamation suit brought by Davis was also dismissed in March. She tried to get the breach of contract nullified, got turned down. She filed a defamation lawsuit against Jerry because he called her a liar, said that ain't my daughter. Right. She's like, bullshit. So that got dropped. So she's 0 for 2 in court. Before her attorneys can appeal the decision of the lawsuit that got dismissed in March, a decision has to be made first in Jerry's countersuit. So Jerry has now countersued her. Jones has denied that he is Davis's father and the accusation she has brought against him. The Cowboys are scheduled to fly to California today for training camp.
Okay.
First practice is Thursday. We all know this is your daughter. He keeps saying she's not. Then why'd you make her mama sign an NDA? Why'd you give her mama $250,000 a year every year for the last 20 years? If that ain't your daughter, he's a lying son of a bitch. That is his daughter. He don't want to take the DNA test because he knows it's going to come up positive. Now, and who cares? What's the point? His wife ain't going to leave his ass after all this shit.
No, but if I'm Jerry's lawyer. Yeah, I'm sorry, young lady, but your mom signed this paper that y'all weren't supposed to talk about this.
Lifetime deal? I mean, she's
I don't know.
I'm
just being devil's advocate here.
For sure, and that's why she's 0 for 2 in court.
Yeah, I'm just devil's advocate here. Like, unfortunately, your mom signed a paper that y'all would never speak about this. So Jerry's just going by the letter of the law.
According to CBS News Dallas this morning, the CBS affiliate, apparently so Jerry took the stand already in Texarkana this morning.
Oh, okay.
And as soon as it was over, he and this woman, the lady he had the baby with, they had a long embrace in the hallway, full of tears, and they chatted for a while. She's not suing Jerry. The daughter is. The daughter's a grown woman.
She can do what she wants.
Right. Maybe she's just like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, she's just decided to talk. But that's fine. On paper, yeah, the daughter's probably not going to win this either. And she's probably going to wind up having to pay Jerry's fucking lawyers. With what money? I have no idea. She ain't got 1 point. That? She's ridiculous. But Jerry, I'm just pissed at Jerry for just being a decent human being.
Yeah. The morale of it. The morality.
It's one thing that you deny your daughter. You know? Isn't there a way to come out and say I'm her biological daddy, but she's not entitled? The theory is, well, she just wants a piece of that Jones pie. She wants some of that 10 billion.
People feel like she's clout chasing.
Yeah, and probably part of her probably kind of is. And wouldn't you?
Sure.
If you found out your dad, let's say you found out your dad was Quincy Jones, would you not want?
Absolutely.
And it's not just about money. You know, that's your father, man.
And having that name comes with other opportunities. So sure.
Yeah.
Because you already got your money.
She just feels shitty. And who cares if she gets some of your money? Who cares? You're dying. Your kids are well. They're going to run the Cowboys for the rest. We're going to be stuck with the Joneses well after I'm dead. Their grandkids will take over that team.
Absolutely.
It's a stupid thing because some guy fucks around with his old lady and don't have the balls to just say, yeah, I had a baby. Lots of men have had babies out of wedlock, and they've at least admitted it. Who cares if your wife leaves your ass? You know, I had a kid. Acknowledging your kid is more important than your partner, in my opinion.
Strong statement, but
punch Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
Who are you punching?
I got to do it, man. I got to be. We're a fair show. Why does Rudy's dad got to be Quincy?
I was trying to think of a very rich and famous old black man.
No, I feel
Bill Cosby. I didn't want to say Bill Cosby
because it would have been rape.
Okay. It'd be cool if you were Quincy's kid.
It would have been date rape if it was Bill.
If you find out you're Quincy Jones' kid, let me know because in the building again, we need some UT. We need some UT back.
We gonna get it. I got to punch. I got to punch everyone on Team USA except LeBron. The fact that he's in year 22 and having to save these young punks. Now, keep in mind, this is the showcase. These games don't matter. But the Sudan, who's only been a country for 13 years, and then the Germans. Dirk Nowitzki's not on this team. Don't do it. Don't do it. Why stop, Mike? Stop trying to throw the lob.
He scares me. No, I'm scared of what's about to come out.
And then,
do what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
The Germans.
He said South Sudan, and
You
I
thought he was
panicked.
going to go. I know. Anyway. Yeah. See. Anyway. The fact that LeBron is having to save them.
That was really solid.
Yeah, it was. It was actually good.
We need to check your DNA. Go ahead.
You know,
I'm
he's
sorry.
everybody.
That was a live drop.
You were
by the
saying
way.
LeBron James is doing something Michael Jordan never could have done at 39. I forgot.
I never
Go
said
ahead.
that.
Pick that up.
You're going too far,
Finish
sir.
your statement, sir.
The fact that LeBron is saving these guys night in, night out is embarrassing. Devin Booker, Steph Curry, Embiid, go on down, Halliburton, Derek White, Drew Holiday. Like, what is happening? Why is LeBron supposed to be chilling? Remember where Larry Bird was in the 92? He was laying on the sideline with a heat pack.
Yeah, talking shit.
You know what I mean? Drinking Budweiser. Like,
Coaching.
LeBron's supposed to be there, like, enjoying Paris. Like, he's not
He's
supposed
got
to
sweat.
He's not supposed to be there saving them in the last 6 minutes against Sudan and Germany.
Something is wrong here.
What are we gonna do against? What are we gonna do against France and Spain and Greece when the games really count? Now I know Steve Kerr is load managing some guys. I know Kevin Durant's minutes are cut down because it's like, okay, these games don't really count. And I'm not saying that they're supposed to be winning by 30. Those days are over with. Like I saw a stat today, the 92 team played a total of 9 NBA players. This current team will face 61. So it's a different time. You're not going to beat people by 20 and 30, but you also shouldn't be trailing going into the fourth and LeBron having to go into the phone booth and turn into Superman for you to win, even if the games don't count. That makes it worse. Like, that's embarrassing. So punch everybody on Team USA, including Steve Kerr, except the great LeBron James.
Fix this shit, man.
It's embarrassing.
Well, okay. If you, and I don't want to get bogged down with this, but I just can't help it. I'm being an asshole.
It's fine.
I don't want to argue whether or not LeBron was better than Michael Jordan because y'all bash on me. It's
Whatever.
always.
First of all, it's a fair debate.
Thank you. You will at least tell me he's the second best player of all time.
If not
I know
the
that
best.
hurts you. As
If
a
not
Kobe
the best.
fan. I love Kobe. I love Kobe way more than I love LeBron. I'm just trying to be fair. I think LeBron's the best ball player
And,
I've ever
and
seen.
millions others do
But
too.
I don't want to argue that.
Yeah,
'cause
millions
I always
others
get
do
my
too.
ass tore out. It don't go anywhere. It's just stupid. Can y'all at least give me that no one in the history of the league could be doing at 39 years old what LeBron's doing at 39 years old?
Nobody.
Okay. He has
Nobody.
the shelf life.
No one.
You know, where like Mike Jordan had 5 or 6 of the greatest records of all time. LeBron's had 20 really, really solid records.
I think Jeff Van Gundy said it best on Mark Jackson's podcast. LeBron has had the greatest career. But Van Gundy said, I still think Michael Jordan's the best player, but by far LeBron's had the best career.
Okay.
Top to bottom. You can't argue the stats, but the fact that he's carrying these bozos against Germany, again, it's not France. Oh, yeah, okay, Matt. France lost 3 straight. It's not Spain. It's not somebody that has a legit shot at gold.
Well, France lost to Australia, and Australia is a medal contender.
See what I'm saying? Like,
Patty Mills
it's
lit
not,
their ass up.
These aren't even the good teams.
Right.
So shout out to LeBron. Screw the rest of you dudes, and Steve Kerr too. Anyway,
All right.
that's my punch.
I told you yesterday, I don't care about the USA basketball team unless we lose, then I get mad.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
But it is. That's how it goes with soccer. After watching La Liga, these dudes got it easy.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
These dudes got it easy. Soccer dudes like, oh, dude, you got 3 games, you didn't do shit, get out.
Yeah, manager.
Manager, get out. Striker, I thought you were going to score 4 goals in 10 games. Get the F out.
All right. Did your man have a baby on you out of wedlock?
Damn.
And you can't handle it, and that's just too bad? Maybe you're Jerry Jones's wife. Jean's cool with it. She got a yacht, so she's fine, whatever. They've had an open scene for a long time. But if you're upset if your man had a baby out of wedlock and you can't deal with it and enough is enough and you just got to move on with your life, it's emotional, it's sad, and it's very difficult. It's gut-wrenching. It's heartbreaking. And you can make bad financial decisions because you got all them emotions tied up. That's where Orlando Kell steps in. Orlando will take care of the bottom line, the money stuff, the hard decisions you have to make, because that's what he's That's what he's agreed to do from UT Law. The great Orlando Kell, the official family lawyer, in the building. Unfortunately, if you need to call his services, well, some people are happy to call him. I'm getting divorced, Orlando. I'm gonna need your help. Maybe you're happy. Maybe you have closure already. Orlando's our guy. Heat him up, 210-775-4995, 210-775-4995, or you can email him at orlandokilllaw@gmail.com, orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. All right. Last night, TNT with a big response.
You called this, actually. You were saying, like, hey, I think TNT's holding out to the last second, throw a bid in there at the last minute. Because I remember I was like, damn, I haven't seen a TNT bid. And you're like, oh, just wait.
Puts pressure on the NBA now.
And sure enough, I mean, the NBA there's no pressure. This is a no-brainer.
Oh, they get paid.
Yeah, I mean, no, what I'm saying is, it's like, if TNT's in the mix, like, there was a montage yesterday, like Magic, all these greats, Snoop, Magic, etc. Hey, TNT, come on back, man. Blah, blah, blah. Like, Adam Silver and his cronies have no choice. Shout out to Amazon and whoever else has their hat in the ring, but one of y'all got to move. One of y'all got to get out. TNT TNT is the NBA. I know people that don't watch the games, Shaq and Chuck, but I know other people. I know people that don't watch the games but tune in just to see Kenny, Ernie, Shaq, and Chuck.
Sure.
So they are the NBA.
Right.
How
many times in your career have you done a segment on what the guy said on the show, didn't even know who played the game?
More times than you've punched Jerry.
So the NBA has this massive $78 billion agreement with all these networks, and Amazon's now trying to, they put their wiener on the table as Amazon continues to get into the sports world. And TNT had 5 business days to match or say, that's too much for us. TNT announced last night that they are matching the offer that Amazon made to keep Thursday nights going, because Amazon was ready to take Thursday night NBA ball. And I wouldn't care if it was like, well, Ernie and Shaq and Kenny and Chuck all got out of their TNT contracts with Warner Brothers.
Chuck has already threatened to retire after this season.
Yeah.
So
now it's on the NBA. NBA's got to pick Amazon or TNT. Go.
This is what I'll tell them. I'll call Bezos in. I'll sit him down. I'll say, hey, I'm gonna give you the Celtics, and I'm gonna give Thursdays to TNT.
Are you going to buy the Celtics?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that might be a good bargaining.
You can't have both.
Yeah.
If you want TNT Thursdays, then I'm gonna give the Celtics to somebody else. You already putting every business in the country out of business. All right, you can't have everything, Bezos. Even though you got your shit out the mud. I remember him being on Jay Leno and Jay Leno making fun of him when Bezos had hair. Like, dude, your company's been losing money for 20 years. What are you doing? And Bezos was like, I'm gonna keep going. So he worked for everything he's gotten, but you got enough. I'm not giving you TNT Thursdays and the Celtics. Pick one. Damn it. You want the Celtics? Cool. I'm gonna go back to TNT, but I'm not giving you both.
I wonder if Bezos bid on the NBA as a bargaining chip to get the Celtics. He's a genius.
He is a genius.
I wonder if they already have a damn agreement under the table. He and the league.
I would be shocked if Bezos isn't the owner of the Celtics.
He bid in order to raise the to make TNT pay more money, and they're going to match it.
They have to.
Yeah.
But then you got to pay the guys more too.
It's sexy. I think most fans, we want TNT to keep.
Everybody wants TNT.
Yeah, we don't know what we're going to get on Amazon.
Like I didn't watch much football on Amazon.
I watched the Cowboy game.
Okay, I had no choice but to watch that one. But other than that, I didn't watch many Amazon games.
No, I didn't find myself tuning in that much. Yeah, Thursday night.
It just feels dirty. Like, damn, like how much can you win, dog? Like, you know, like we build you up. Like we're the ones that made you this popular by ordering, you know, when 2020 hit, everybody became Amazon freaks. But we build you up to tear you down.
Yeah, we
Get your shine box, Amazon. Y'all got enough.
I think we all in agreement would like TNT to stay. Not everything has to change, especially not if it's going to benefit effing Amazon, like you said. Golly. All right. Segment also brought to you in part by Texas Cheer Liquor, the official liquor store. So y'all had the power go out last night.
Sure did.
Damn, but you still had people coming in.
Yeah, and the AD called me right away. He said, just so you know, the register has a backup battery. You can still take customers. I'm like, dude, you want me to come in the dark?
You thought you were going to go home early. Hey, no, we got work ethic.
I was like, hey, man, the lights are out. He was like, hey, it's a backup battery. You can still take customers.
I bet you he has one of those old school credit card the manual scanning.
He
does.
I was like, I thought he was gonna be like, hey man, if it stays out, just lock up. He's like, oh, you can still take customers. Appreciate you. Screw me being in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Screw the AC being off and it's humid as hell.
Jeff Bezos wouldn't have closed either. Just saying. AD's trying to be Jeff Bezos.
AD was like, it was no, like, I called him. He not without hesitation, Mike. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a backup battery. You'll be fine.
Right.
And then he was like, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
I was like, all right.
So how many people came in after you had to switch over?
Just a couple.
But still, they came.
They came.
Hey.
Like, there was still a little bit of sunlight.
Need my booze.
And they know where to find what they need.
Absolutely. Golly. Did that whole complex go out where y'all are?
Yeah.
Damn.
A lot of the neighborhood, too. That's why everybody was drinking on a Monday.
Yeah, F it. Might as well get drunk. Like COVID times. They're there for you. Whether the power's out, you're getting divorced, you're getting married, a baby is born, grandpa passed away. No, we drink for every occasion.
Yes, we do.
And Texas Cheer Liquor is here to give you a big old hearty Texas cheer. By the way, I gave AD a sweet shout out the last missions game.
Did you?
A couple of weeks. Yeah.
What happened?
They've been on the road the last couple of weeks, but it was like the last game, the second to last game of the last home series. I had a couple of guys from out of town. They were from overseas, and I put them up on the dugout to do the Bill Miller sweet tea drinking contest.
Okay.
So they'd never had Bill Miller sweet tea. And so I said, let's all give a big Texas cheer welcome. Just a little, let's give a big Texas cheer for these out-of-towners getting ready to drink.
He got to pay extra for that.
A little subtle, just a little subtle, just a little thing, just to put
the
things
missions
in
people
people's
gonna
head.
be like, hey man, don't be.
No, I don't think they picked up on it.
Well, now they know.
Well, that's all right. That's fine. That's okay. That's all right. I love that. I help my people. It's Texas Cheer Liquor. I got to stop by today. We were at HEB last night. I needed booze, but no, I'm not going to do that. I go whenever I need stuff. I go after one of these shows because there's one right up the street up here near where we go, where we do our thing.
You
it's
always
Texas
do a
Cheer
little
Liquor.
video there too. The lady in there be looking at you like, dude.
She knows. She sees me coming. She. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Let me fix my hair.
Yeah.
Dang it. 7 locations. 1 in Barney. They got everything you could ever need when it comes to drinking, and everything when it comes to the drinking part. Whether you're getting whiskey or vodka or tequila, sake, wine, rosé, whatever, champagne, soju,
or the single barrel pick.
Ooh,
Knob
yes,
Creek
indeed.
is
Knob
flying
Creek's
off the
right
shelf.
now flying.
120 proof.
It's
got
off.
a little burn, but it burns good.
I need to drink some. I haven't had it. 5% off. Every one of your purchases are 5% off when you mention in the building at Texas Cheer Liquor, the official liquor store of us. All right, so we were in HEB last night.
What happened, dog?
Well, okay, I'll try not to make this last 30 minutes. We were... So,
Mike telling the story that don't last 30.
well,
Good luck.
I'm trying. Here we go. All right.
You're a great storyteller. Go ahead.
Well, I know, but we don't...
He said, I know. This motherfucker.
Well, I am. I'm not good at fixing machines on cars, but I am good at telling bullshit. Last night, Nina came home. She's like, what's for dinner? I'm like, well, baby, we're out of stuff. Do you just want to go grab something? She's like, maybe we should because I think we're about to get weather. I'm like, yeah. So I looked at, and I look. By the way, punch the people at Weather. I go to the Weather Channel's website.
Why don't you just call 226-3232?
What does that mean?
That's
Frostbank time.
Oh, the Frostbank.
It says
time.
the weather though too, don't
Yeah,
it?
it does. They give you the downtown
but
temperature.
No, but see on Weather Channel, the Weather Channel's got a really awesome website, and you can look at the Doppler radar.
Weather
for our
Channel's
area.
website is trash.
Is it?
It's full of ads.
But it's accurate.
Okay, go ahead.
Normally, it's accurate. Normally. So I go to the weather, I go to weatherchannel.com and go to my zip code, and it's got the break. It breaks down every 15 minutes, and it's usually really reliable. Nina went to her. She has another app. I can't remember who it is. And she's like, I think it's going to rain earlier. But she's like, your app's usually right, though, versus mine. I'm like, all right, F it. Let's not go eat out. Let's go run to HEB and get some groceries. We'll be fine. We went to one that was close to our house, about 2 miles. We're halfway through our HEB run, and
The skies opened up.
God got mad at San Antonio last night.
Yeah, he
My
did.
God, that was as hard rain as I've ever seen over us at the HEB. We were at the one off of Days of Allah, and
I know which one you're talking about.
It was blasting. It was bad, and
Keep that rolling, LG,
so we
while the
get
story
all the way to
goes.
the line. I'm like, well, and I told her, I said, okay, we'll use my app. We'll go ahead and go to HEB. I told Nina,
This is
I
awesome.
reserve the right to be wrong, especially when it comes to predicting the weather. But I'm pretty sure that we're okay. I think we can beat this big stuff. We'll probably see some rain, but we're not going to see the monsoon rain. No, Weather Channel left me up last night. So we go through the
You
line.
can't even get to your car, right?
No one. Everybody was just waiting by the exit door. All these buggies all pushed in like a traffic jam. Thank you, Mike Fonts, for the $2 donation. Appreciate you hard. So we're just standing there, and Nina's all impatient. She's been at work all day. She just wants to get home. She's got her same clothes on. She wants to take off her pants, put shorts on, T-shirt, and chill. She's like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just go. She didn't give a shit.
Hell no, dog.
I'm like, baby, you going to get the car all wet? She's like,
gives a shit?
I want to go home. We got melting ice cream. We got eggs and shit. Let's just go home. This is stupid. All right, fuck it. So I just tried to see the humor in it. And I got shorts on, my Ulukai chanclas.
Oh, God.
Water's half a foot high.
Are they dry yet?
No, I got them outside of the porch. And so I'm like, fuck it. So I just start like chanting. I just start like singing. What was I singing? I was singing
And the
Key Sweat.
thunder rolls.
No, I don't know why I just decided
And the lightning
nobody.
strikes.
No, I'm like, nobody in their right mind would be doing this shit. I'm like, fuck it. So I start singing Nobody. I'm just trying to make light of the situation. So I'm cruising through the parking lot. Can't see. I'm swamped immediately. And she's behind me. I'm like, baby, please don't fall down because I'm going to take this buggy and I ain't going to stop till we get to the car. Get to the car, pop the hatch. We're throwing bags in the fucking thing. Be careful, there's eggs in there. Oh my God, no, don't drop that. Oh shit, that's glass. We're just getting pummeled with rain. Finally, we get in, close the hatch. We run around, jump in the car, and we just start laughing. We're just so wet in the car. I'm like, God dang, my shirt's so. I take my shirt off in the car, throw it in the floorboard.
It sounds like a setup of a sex scene.
No, it wasn't sexy.
Oh, okay.
And so we're just sitting there. I'm like, okay, we're not going to go anywhere, though. Let's just sit here in the car for a minute. I got to get my bearings. She's like, okay, let's just sit it. Turn the car on, whatever. All of a sudden, boom, we get hit from behind. Boom, I get hit on the passenger side.
Go buggy.
These motherfuckers just decided that some people did what we did. They saw us. They're like, fuck it, let's just do it too. But they were just leaving their carts. And that's when the wind kicked in. And I got
You had
carts.
2 of them?
3 of them slammed into my car. Boom, boom, boom. This morning, is Nina's car, the rear passenger door, big-ass dent. Got a big-ass dent.
Because y'all didn't want to wait.
I took my buggy and put it up in the corral. So punch those motherfuckers last night to just let their buggies in the loose parking lot.
Yeah,
with
you're
that,
already
wind.
wet.
Yeah, you already got wet. Take it to the corral,
Just take it to
asshole.
the corral, right.
And the wind's just, those things are going fast.
Yeah, they hauling ass.
Boom. And that HEB, the parking lot's on a slope. Boom, boom, boom. They're running into our car. This is bullshit. So I'm like, this is bad. And the water's starting to, and we have a little car and the water's starting to build. I'm like, fuck that. Let's go up. There's a Bob Mills Furniture up there on the top of that hill.
Right.
I go, let's at least just go park up by Bob Mills because it's up the slope. So I back out. I have to back out slowly because I got carts up. I got 2 carts behind the car. I'm having to push the carts out of the way with my car and hopefully don't get wedged on the car. So I have to bang the carts out of the way. And we drive up to the top of the slope, wait there for about 20 minutes. And you can see the blue skies.
Because the water's going downhill since you're on the uphill. Right.
You can see the blue skies to the west. But right over us, it was still going crazy rain. But I was just, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just get home. So we decided to ride home. We did not go our regular way because to go to our regular way.
Not down Days of Allah, dude. Hell no.
Days of Allah in the Vance Jackson area is notorious. We're already seeing
It's awful.
We're seeing fire trucks already going down there because people just always have to drive in that deep ass water and get stuck. And so I went out on the access road. Fuck you, Greg.
Yo, what the hell?
Don't be them people. Punch you off for shopping in the storm. It wasn't storming when we got there, Greg. I guess you're going to punch the other 500 motherfuckers that were in the H-E-B getting groceries? Sorry. What? So we pull out the access road, and I had to, and on the access road going back home down I-10, we had to go around some puddles and shit.
Of course.
One time I'm like, this is too much. I pulled into a car dealership, and she's like, and just kind of waited out. I was trying to just find shortcuts home, and we saw people out walking because their cars had gotten stopped on the access road, and so they're out walking.
That sucks.
Yeah.
It could be that.
I saw this young couple, pretty little good-looking couple, in there, probably 20, 21 years old. And she's just dancing in the rain.
She's
awesome. Making the best
See
of
what
it.
I'm saying? What can you do?
She's just dancing like Fred
Remember,
Astaire.
we used to like playing in the rain.
Yeah, and so
This is awesome. Oh,
we
geez.
finally get home, take all the shit upstairs. We made it.
Oh, you had to. I forgot about that part.
I had to get
of
all
it.
the groceries upstairs.
Did you get one trip?
One trip?
Give me some.
Hell
Give
yeah,
me
one
some.
trip. I was like
Give me
Wemby, had my
some.
arms out, had all the bags on my arm. And the whole time, Nina's son's like sending us video. My room was flooding. Rain had come through the window and was like dripping into his bedroom. I got to go take care of that today when our show's over. This morning, Nina's got I saw the dent on the side door. Son of a bitch. What can you do? But we got home, Greg, and we had dinner, Greg, and it went good, Greg.
Greg is having a kick out of it.
No, that's my dude. Greg's been a long time listener. Oh, my God. No, punch me. Punch the Weather Channel, man. I thought we could beat
Dude,
it.
in San Antonio, you never know.
No, it's on me.
At 4:30.
It's a 50-50 coin flip,
4:30
man.
is a tornado. At 4:40, the sun is shining and it's hot again. That's
Yeah.
San Antonio.
I went against my better judgment. I'm like, let's just run down and get some fast food and come home real quick.
Yeah.
No, the hell with it. We need groceries. We got nothing. Nina's other son, who's with us 1 week on, 1 week off, he goes back and forth to dad. He just come. Yesterday was Monday, so he's now there.
So he comes back
we got
to a
nothing
flooded
to
room.
feed this boy, and we needed to go get groceries. And so I'm like, you know what? Let's just get it over with. We'll beat the rain probably, according to the Weather Channel. So yeah, it's on me.
It's all good.
I didn't make a bad decision. I guessed wrong. There's a difference. Good intentions, and it went awry. And yeah, it sucked. Thank God we're moving from that area soon, because it does flood like a son of a bitch.
That's the whole city, though, ain't it?
Well, that area there is real bad.
Okay.
A couple, 3 times since we've been living in that part of the city, they've literally had to cut off the roads for like all day long. Like the fire truck literally parks in the in the intersection, so you can't go, because inevitably some dumbass go down there and get killed. And the fire department don't want to risk their lives rescuing your dumb ass. We're tired of that. The construction's outrageous. So thank God here in 3 weeks we're moving to a different part of the city, which I won't say.
No, don't tell you. We don't need to know all that.
I'll just tell you we're moving somewhere in and around the greater San Antonio area. So punch me and punch the Weather
Greg.
Channel.
Greg.
But I got a fridge full of groceries this morning, and I even cooked last night. We got home. Me and Nina, we wound up cooking, made some fish and asparagus, and just didn't have no beer because I wasn't going to go to Texas Cheer
No.
after all that. So I'm going to run by today. So that's it. That's my story. Golly, need a new place to live. We got one. We're going to move here in 3 weeks.
So they need to seal the windows at your current condo.
They do. So when I get off the show today, I got to run back to the condoplex, go get the maintenance crew to come in there. Punch LG. I hear
This
the
is
sirens.
funny.
I keep looking at my mirrors.
Dude.
I'm a truck driver. DPS always looking to pull us over.
Dude, let me
Nice
tell you
work.
something. In my
Raji.
hot box days, and I know some of y'all can relate to this, and you're listening to your whatever rap song, and they hit you with the sirens.
I hate that shit.
You shit your pants because you like, oh shit, it was about to go down. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh man, it's just a song. Everybody calm down.
You know what I tell you?
You go back to smoking your bullshit weed.
Radio commercials that play cell phone sounds too. They play a cell phone
Yeah.
ringing. That pisses me off too. Sirens and cell phones need to be outlawed by the FCC. That's bullshit.
What?
They do. That's horseshit. It's dangerous.
Thank you for the $5,
Yeah,
Roach.
but thank you for the $5. I appreciate that. All right. Are you tired of living where you live? Are you fed up with the flooding and the construction, or maybe the school sucks and your kid's about to start school, whatever it might be? Maybe you need to downsize. Maybe you got a good job and you're ready to get that house of your dreams. You know who to get a hold of.
Yeah.
Which we reference 3 times a week on this show. I just thought I would say that.
It's all good.
What else today? Since I'm brought up my lady, I bring her up every day.
What happened?
Can
now?
I promote something she's got coming up this Saturday?
I think I saw your Instagram story post. It's pretty cool. That's worthy of discussing.
No, this woman here, I'm so lucky. Dang, Annie G in here with $20. Thank you, dear. I'll use that to buy my beer today.
How is Annie G a third?
I don't know. Annie G3, $20. Thank you.
Can a woman be a third?
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not? Why can't
Queen Elizabeth was a second.
Yeah, exactly.
For
Why
real?
can't you name your daughter after your mama? Why can't you?
But she's just named after my mama. She's not junior.
I don't know.
I'm from the 70s.
Woman just gave us $20. She can do what the hell she wants.
Yeah, Annie G, you could be the 8th.
I'm gonna call her AG3 to make it cool.
AG3. AG3, thank you for the 20.
$20. What's up, Rube? Morning, fellas. Salutes to Mike for unblocking me after 11 years. Missed you, bro. What up, Rudy? Thank you, Rube. So I met this guy at Slackers on Friday. And we're chopping it up. Hey, man, good to meet you. We're just talking. He's
that's
like,
my
by
guy.
the way,
That's
you
my
blocked
guy.
me on Twitter. I'm like, are you serious?
It was like over
I'm
Cowboys,
like, that's
I'm
funny.
sure. Because he's a diehard Cowboy fan. I'm sure you were
See,
talking
and
shit.
I normally
He's a
don't block
Romo-sexual like me. So I'm sure it was about you. I'm sure he was coming at you about Romo.
No, he must have gotten personal with it, though. Because I don't block people. Now, I can't. I have no memory.
Shit, I'll block
I don't
a
block
motherfucker.
a lot of people.
I'll block a motherfucker.
I will. It depends on what you're coming at me with. I don't, man. I don't even. It's been 11 years. We were laughing about it. I'm like, are you serious? Let me see. He showed me his Twitter. He went to me and it says has blocked you. I'm like, oh shit, unblock that. That's ridiculous. That's pretty
in
funny.
full
What's
circle,
up, Rube?
he and my wife go back to Edison.
Dang.
Yeah, he knew my wife way
he was
before
a cool
me.
dude.
No, he's a cool dude. Him and Ray, good people.
Yeah. So you're unblocked, Rube.
You know who I had blocked? And
11 years is enough punishment.
I didn't even realize it until after the garage sale. I had Paulette the Man blocked. I didn't know. I don't even know why I blocked
he
him.
didn't like. His feelings were hurt.
I didn't know I had him blocked. I don't even know why I
don't
blocked
know who
him.
I block. I just block folks.
I
I don't
looked
even look at the name. If you say something I think's offensive or personal, and who knows, it's 11 years ago. Maybe he caught me on a bad day.
Paulette the Man called me on a bad day, but I unblocked him. We're good now.
Okay, cool.
So I'm sitting there chopping it up with him at the garage. Hey, man, what's going on? All the time, this whole time, he's blocked.
Matter of fact,
but props to him, he didn't bring it up.
Let me throw this out now. Then, anybody out there who I blocked on Twitter, I'm. You know what? Can we need
bygones be bygones. Let me know if you're blocked.
We're preaching unity in 2K24. This show is a uniter. If I have blocked you, email me somehow or send me a message on Instagram or something. If I blocked you on Twitter, and I'll unblock you. You know, because
It
I'm
depends.
not a grudge holder.
Well, first, this is what I'll do. I will unblock you, but then I will go down your timeline, and if I do not like what I see, I will block you again.
Well, yeah, I reserve the right to block you again.
Exactly.
But I'm
I don't
unblock
know, Paulette the Man. I apologize. I don't even know why I had him blocked. I have no idea.
All right. So this Saturday, allow me to promote this real quick.
Sure.
There is a Starbucks, and this is how this woman's big time, man. She's got one coming up next month, I think, at Half Price Books. I need to get her to sell in the building. Starbucks is going to have my Nina doing a book sale this Saturday. So there's a Starbucks back up on that north side up there, 1604 in Vance Jackson, right there by the rim. Y'all know where the rim is.
Of course.
Just no one's getting rimmed. On the other side, just on the other side, just inside
I know where
1604
you're at.
in Vance Jackson, there's a little Starbucks on the corner there. My Nina will be there this Saturday. I'm going to go with her. So y'all come say hi. I'm going to go with her for support. I'm going to help her set up her table. They're going to give her a whole little corner of the shop and everything. She is going to be signing and selling her book, A Walk with Alzheimer's, which is a tribute and a memory book about her daddy who lost a battle with Alzheimer's back in 2017, the great Tino Duran. The book is called A Walk with Alzheimer's. We will be there. Nina, more importantly, but I'm going to go there and hang from 10 a.m. to 12:30 this Saturday. So if you're not doing anything and you're on that side, maybe you got to go to the Rim for some shopping or whatever. This Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12:30, so 2.5 hours, I will be out there with her. And she's going to be, and she's so sweet to folks. And she's just always just can't believe someone shows up to buy her book.
Yeah, she would never tell her fans to F off.
No. Well, Greg, well, I can tell you, I can say fuck you. That don't mean we're going to get a divorce. So we're going to be up there on Saturday at that Starbucks. I posted it last night. I'm going to repost it once a day too on all my things.
And we also, while we're promoting
Yes,
our
sir.
ladies,
Anything you want. I still waiting on that.
we got to go by 6. Well, she moved. She's at 1604 Cantina now.
The boutique.
Yeah, she's on 1604. It's called 1604 Cantina.
Where
It's
is
a
it? Let me
food
look
truck
that up.
park. Food truck park. The
1604.
food there is like, she was at a terrible park.
Is
We
it
moved
listed
her.
on Siri?
I'm sure it is. 1604 Cantina.
Okay.
Come by, have some food, take your lady shopping. Great deals, great time, great vibes out there. They always have a DJ, full bar. Most food truck parks don't have the full bar, and a lot of great food out there at 1604 Cantina. So,
All right. Oh, yeah, I found it. Far West Side.
yeah.
1604. Looks like, what's that? Dove Canyon? Oh,
Yeah.
Marbach is
Yeah.
the big exit.
Yeah.
Near
On the access road.
1604 in Marbach.
Se crema acá.
Yeah.
Did they go that far out though? I thought they stayed inside 410.
They do.
They know where they know they don't belong
But it's a
out
great
there.
time. It's
Y'all
the
don't
best.
belong out there.
Yeah. Rimmed or rear-ended, whatever, Jason.
1604 and the Marbach area. Yes, rim to
Chic
rear.
in motion. Go out there, check out, have some food, and
Yeah.
buy your lady something.
Still waiting on you to arrange
Yeah, we got to do something.
a pop-up.
We need a pop-up.
Yeah, for her. We'll go out there and
Sell some shit.
set up. Yes, Matt, I said, is it listed on Siri? You ought to listen to how the shit that Nina, 3 times a day, that woman just like, I still thought there was a photo hut.
I remember you
I
said
got a
this.
bunch of pictures in my phone that I need to print.
You don't need to print them.
No, I want hard copy. I keep it real. I keep it old school.
Are you going to be the guy that pulls out the photo album when you're 70?
Probably so. I mean, by then I'll have grandbabies, so you bet your
Yeah,
ass.
you're right. Yeah.
I'm not one of these old men that has like 4 million pictures on his wall. You can't even see the
You
paint.
don't still have the wooden spoon and wooden fork on the wall, do you?
No, dude, I don't have that. We have art
You don't have
on
the
our
vine
wall.
going across your apartment?
We
Remember the
have-
vine? My mom had the vine.
Oh
going all
yeah,
around.
sure. We don't have I don't have the love, live, laugh or whatever. I don't have that. I don't have 4 million pictures. But I do want some hard copy photos of my babies. And so the other day I was being innocent and sweet. I was so happy my twins are in town. Baby, let's go to the photo hut and get some pictures printed. She just like,
You go to Walgreens for that.
that's what I meant. I meant Walgreens or CVS, like the 1 hour photo they got in there.
Yeah.
I call it a photo hut. That's what it was called back in the day. Photo hut. They used to be standalone little buildings that just did pictures.
It ain't 1 hour no more. It's instant.
Well, fuck me. Okay. Well, good. That's good.
Unless you bring film.
No, I'm gonna bring my phone and say, print these for me. You can probably do it yourself.
I'm
The-
scared.
There'll be
yeah.
nobody there manning the photo thing. They'll
Right.
be like, well, there's the machine. Go ahead and do it yourself.
Follow directions.
And then you have another rant about, I don't know how to use the photo kiosk.
How the fuck do they not have
What
somebody
the
doing
hell?
this?
Somebody's
I know.
supposed to be behind the counter here.
Cheap
They're going to
bastards.
expect me to run a
Yeah,
kiosk?
they just don't want to pay anybody to do it, cheap bastards. Yeah, that'll be me in there. Bitching.
I'm pretty sure you can just like hook your phone up to it and then you just select the pictures you want.
Well, that sounds
and then
easy.
hit enter and boom, it prints them.
See,
easy.
I'm not anti all kiosks. Just the one at Taco Bell, lazy sons of a bitches.
The world is
I
going
don't like
cheap,
the
Mike.
ones at the fast food restaurants because they ask too many effing questions.
Well,
I want the number one. Do you want? I now got to scroll down to say no sour cream.
You know,
No
if you
extra
really
cheese.
want someone to like walk you through it, go to a FedEx office, like a Kinko's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does Kinko still exist? I'm gonna get
Yes,
made fun of.
It does. It's called
Okay.
FedEx Office now. They're phasing out Kinko's name.
I was just in a FedEx not long ago because I sent some stuff to my kids in Hawaii.
Oh.
Okay, I'll go to. I live near FedEx. Yeah, I'll do it.
And as far as the kiosks go,
Yes, sir.
So
I remember the
What
ones they
happened?
had at Ingram Park Mall where all the hood rats would take pics.
that was a cool one.
That's funny.
I talked to this guy that owns Chick-fil-A. He owns one of them.
Yeah.
And I asked him, I was like, how do y'all do it? I said, how do you get these kids to buy in? Mm-hmm. And he was like, well, Rudy, he goes, it used to be we were able to keep 8 out of 20. He says, now I'm down to 2 out of 20. So out of 20 people he hires, only 2 of them last. So when you hear those numbers, that's why we have kiosks. Because I've trained 18 people, paid to train 18 people that are no longer here.
Yeah, I understand.
You see what I'm saying? I feel you on the kiosk. It is an ass whip because
laziness
how
is
do
part
I find
of
the
it.
barbecue sauce? How do I find the fire sauce? What if I don't want tomato? Like,
Correct.
it's an ass whip.
Correct.
I get you.
It's an
but
ass whip.
when you 2 out of 20 people you hire.
Yeah, he can't rely on kids to
can't
show up to
rely
work.
on them.
I understand. I get that.
But the
That's a
kiosk
problem.
is an ass whip. I agree with you there. We agree.
That's a problem.
Anyway.
But it's still an ass whip. That's a problem. All right, what else today? God Almighty, we got members, don't we? We got members.
Do we? I didn't know
remember.
if you were going to handle your flood.
No. Work comes first. We got members only
Okay.
coming up today, so we'll get into that here at 10:30 or so. All right, slackers. And once I'm going to thank them before we get out of here for hosting us once again the other day, which was wonderful.
Shout out to
And
Slackers. Great time at Slackadoches.
We're talking about an August show. Is that what
I would
heard?
hope.
Okay. All right. Nothing's
I had
confirmed.
to touch base with Frank. I'm sure they have something going on every day,
We
let
will
alone
y'all
every
know.
month.
No, Jesus, I ain't going to pay by check at the photo hut. I actually get ass whipped by people writing checks in lines.
Me too.
They take checks at Slackers. Can I go in there and buy booze with a check?
No.
Probably not.
Target just announced they're phasing out checks. They're not going to accept them anymore. Personal
Well,
checks.
that's good because it bogs down
But
the
see,
line.
that's not
These
fair.
old ladies go up there and
That's
That's because Target's bougie.
But that's not fair.
you know
That's
what?
not fair to older people,
They're
man.
not bougie.
Older people balance their checkbooks like that, man. They don't know how to check online to see how much they've spent and what's
Well,
going through and why stuff
look.
hasn't gone through. They check their voided checks, man.
Evolve.
They're 80.
Go to YouTube. Watch In the Building.
They don't know
on
how to
YouTube.
get on YouTube,
You
Mike.
just bitched 2 weeks ago. All these people, I don't know how to get on your show, so I don't watch it anymore.
First of all, that was your rant. I just had your back.
Thank you for having my back. It's not everything needs to evolve. All this stuff is situational. It just depends on what it is. I'm all about evolution, evolving, finding the future. You can't get bogged down in the past because you don't progress. But
Lottery
some
ticket guy's
things-
worse than check guy, though.
Some things were better ideas back in the day. That's why these kids now go buy DVDs again now. These Gen Zers are wearing bell-bottom jeans and shit. Because some of the old school things were pretty cool. Lottery guy's a massive
Lottery,
ass.
he's an asshole.
It's
We get a number
rude.
36,
It's
a
rude.
12, and then let me get boxed multiplier with a,
What I hate is the guy that comes in, he's got like 17 winning cards for $5 each or $1.
and he wants you to check them all.
wants you to cash
like,
them
dude,
in.
you can check them all yourself over there.
Or he wants you to pay. But you shouldn't get bogging down lines. And I bitched about checks for years because what I used to say about old people was, okay, fine, write a check, fill out all you can before you get to the line.
Right.
Write the date, write HEB, sign it. Just leave the price
The amount.
undone.
No, they pull it out. That only they're not ready. They pull it out at the register.
Yeah. And then, I dropped it. Oh, I got to get my glasses on. Ass whip. Ass whip. That's it. All right. So, Slackers, thank you, boys, for having us out there on Friday. Had a
5.
good time. 5 locations. Med Center, St. Mary's, North Star, NACO, Thousand Oaks. Very good. I need to get back. I need to get back down to the medical center one. All right. We were back in about 28 minutes, 27
Sure.
minutes. A little members only action. If an 80-year-old could run for president, they can evolve out
You
of
know
writing
what?
checks.
I thought
could
we were
not agree
leaving
more,
politics
Greg.
alone today.
No, but he makes a point. Or maybe we should cut off 80-year-olds from being president. Maybe we should consider that. By the way, is he all right? No one's seen his ass. Mr. Biden.
He's fine.
Is he?
He was on a phone call with Kamala's press conference the other
Or was
day.
that AI Joe Biden?
Yeah, you never know.
You never know.
Great point.
All right, we'll see y'all members only here in a minute. Love
I'm a
y'all hard.
fan of AI,
Thanks,
by the way.
everybody. It depends, like everything else.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers and listeners like you. Thank you.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.